Hello, my name's Dr. Simon Curtis, and today we're in the middle of Newmarket in the High Street. And the reason we're here is that the building you see behind me, to the right of the Wagon and Horses, is where my great-grandmother Alice Munnings lived. And she was the cousin of Sir Alfred Munnings. And I would hope all of you would know who Sir Alfred Munnings is. Sir Alfred Munnings was considered to be the greatest horse artist ever. And if you want to look up his stuff, go and Google him. But his cousin was Alice Munnings, who was my great-grandmother. So that means, genetically, I'm probably programmed to draw horses. So I'm going to have a go at that. Oh, you know what? I think I need to go and see somebody who really can draw. That's not exactly going to get me in the Tate, is it? I was born in this town. I've lived and worked here all my life. Welcome to my Newmarket. So we're here to see Jackie Jones, who's Newmarket's greatest equine artist, and hopefully she'll be able to give me a few tips and show me how to draw a horse well.
Hello.
Jackie!
How are you?
Hey!
It's great to see you.
Oh, as always, gorgeous as ever.
Thank you.
Even if the hat gets in the way of giving you a kiss. Can I come in and show you some of the work I've done? Okay. All right, Jackie, so this is my best attempt because I reckon genetically I'm programmed to draw.
You should be, shouldn't you? I know.
So what do you reckon?
It's not bad, is it?
Well, that's very kind.
You've got the confirmation all correct. It's just that you're still in the 16th century, that's all. But otherwise, it's perfect.
Oh, perfect. I can't believe you said that.
It's true. It's just the 16th century.
I think I'm going to put down my horseshoeing tools.
A bit now.
Have I?
But you're on the way.
Well,
I think a bit more practice.
I think that would probably describe my life in general, that I'm still in the 16th century, but
no,
the 17th.
never.
All right, Jackie. Now, what I'd like you to do for me is, apart from show us some of your work, and a special book as well that you've done, perhaps you could do a better drawing than that. Show us how to do it. Jackie, come on, give us a few tips. Okay. Turn me into the artist I always wanted to be.
It's a state of mind. I scribble first.
Yeah.
It's all about scribbling, okay? I don't really concentrate too much on the detail. I'm mainly concerned with sort of movement of the lines, okay? So this is what I'm interested in.
I mean, the human mind's an incredible thing, isn't it? It reads into just very, what would you say, very sketched shapes, and you start to see them. I mean, I can see the horse's head immediately.
Yeah, if we can put stuff there.
Or is it the jockey's head?
No, the idea of my style of painting and drawing is to actually fool the viewer's eye for them to put it in what isn't there. That's what I like to do, because then they're the artists, because you're giving them the opportunity to create something that isn't there. Yeah. And that's the exciting bit, because they do get it. Yeah. They get it and they don't know they're getting it, because you've created the illusion, and that's the art of it, you see. That's the secret.
But of course we met, I think it had to be the late 70s. I know. You were a baby. I was probably looking at you in the cot.
I was a child, yeah.
But we both worked at Jeremy Hindley's, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Long time ago, and of course, very good trainer, gentleman trainer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And nearly had the autumn double.
Yeah.
Were you there when he had that?
I don't know. I wasn't
Sin Timon and nobody was ever there that long.
No, I didn't get on with him quite well.
Didn't you? And you, obviously, you do these circles like telling you where the joints are, and I think that's where I go wrong, because you think I'd know how to draw a hoof. By the time I get to the bottom of the leg, I just don't know quite how to put...
But you have to keep the pencil moving.
Yeah.
Because there's no straight lines. In nature, there's no straight lines. So my art is also inspired by Japanese, Chinese painters.
Oh.
So you're into the very...
Everything's oblique.
But also linear. It's not linear. It's very swirly.
Yeah.
It's about movement, and it's about because I love Chinese brush painting as well. So it's about using everything must dance. You know, if you're drawing, painting, it's got to dance. It's got to have that feeling because that also makes you dance inside. It gives you your spirit a chance to feel part of it. So it's not just a visual.
You're not just an artist, you're a philosopher, aren't you?
Very much so, yeah, I am.
My goodness, I'm already feeling better talking. Well, I always feel better talking to you anyway, Jackie.
Yeah, it's more.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the way because I'm distracting you and I want you to just build on this.
There's not much I need to...
You know what people are going to say? They're going to say Simon's a better artist than Jackie. If you don't do a bit more to this.
I'll do a bit more.
Yeah, do a bit more. I'm going to get out of your way and let you concentrate. So you're finished now then, Jackie?
Yeah.
Do I get a copy?
I think you better.
Oh, thank you.
And practice with it.
And signed as well. Look at that. A hand-drawn horse by Jackie Jones, signed in front of me.
Yeah.
How original is that?
You deserve that.
Thanks, Jackie. Right, we're going to have a look at some of your other art.
Please do.
Okay. All right, Jackie, so you don't just paint on canvas, you don't just do drawings, you do all sorts of artwork.
Everything that moves, and even inanimate objects too.
And a few things that stay still.
Yeah.
So tell us about this, because even I recognise this as Jacquie silks.
Yeah, I just happened to come across a white one, which is quite rare, isn't it? So perfect to paint on. So, but I've also painted 3 original silk scarves for Princess Royal. I have, and Epsom.
It's a bit of name dropping there, but I seem to remember that you painted on China as well.
I did. I started out painting on China, and that led to developing in other areas, and just kept going really. You know, because the China was everyone could afford some China,
Yeah.
and it was unique at the time, and it's a way of getting people to buy your work, getting familiar with you, and then giving them something.
But you had to use a special paint, didn't you? Because it had to be fired afterwards.
Ceramics,
Yeah.
And I happened to be in a studio that was owned by a potter, so I had an in. You know. It's fantastic.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it was like I'd given up being in horse racing, but I'd wanted to be an artist. But this is my journey towards becoming one, because finding a potter and him wanting me to help him gave me the in that I needed to develop my career. It was in an amazing place, Nelvin's house, in the studio courtyard.
Yeah.
And it was the perfect place. It's still empty now, and I still...
You would still wish you were there?
Well, I still want part of me to be there. I want to paint...
And what's stopping you? The cost. Oh, them, okay. Look, I'm going to move this fella out the way, our friend, the jockey. All right, let's move him there, because as with all artists, you're in a very, very confined studio here. But you've got this book that you did this how long ago?
This was published in 1998.
Let's turn it this way, because then people can see it.
Published in 1998. The light might flicker on it.
Yeah.
Hold it up a bit more.
Right.
And so this is one of 10 books I've illustrated.
Come on, flick through and tell us about it. You've been involved in 10 books.
10 books I've done. This is Hyperion. It's my take on Hyperion and Lord Derby's colours.
Yeah.
And the era. I loved the Edwardian era and the Victorian era. You know, it's just kind of so elegant. And so this is sort of the style.
Come on, flick through, Jackie.
And there's Desert Orchid, of course. There's my sketches that people seem to prefer, really. And then there's
watercolours.
Watercolours.
So let's say you can use all sorts of media.
And there's the story of horse racing, like the.
That's obviously a take on Eclipse at the Rudderby House, yeah.
And there's the Arabian link.
I've got a copy of that one.
And there's.
And of course, I forgot to say, I have an original of yours, don't I? In my front. No, I still have.
There's the Queen stand, the new Queen stand
at Royal Ascot, or at Ascot, I should say.
No, Epsom.
Oh, right, okay.
Years ago, I did them. They had me do their sort of special illustration for their card, and there's sort of takes on sort of the sales and sketches again. Life of a horse.
You've sort of got a book here doing a little bit what we're doing in our videos. We're trying to capture the horse world.
There's my sort of I did a huge painting of this is my Arabian.
How big was it?
About 5 foot long, about 4 foot wide.
Yeah.
And so it was one of my first exhibitions at the Racing Museum.
Yeah. So tell me, Jackie, where can people see your work?
Well, I'm on. I have got my website's a little bit poor at the moment. www.jackiejones.co.uk. So
if anybody looks up Jackie Jones Artist, they'll find you, won't they? Yeah.
The blacksmith, the blacksmith. There you go.
Well, is that all we get? A picture of some poor farrier's bum, Jackie?
Yeah, sorry about that.
We're all recognised.
So here's the palio being blessed in the church.
Well, I've got a photograph of the palio because I was there one time and I was up in the gallery.
That one.
Yeah.
But it's called Racing Dreams.
Racing Dreams.
Yeah.
Well,
I might
there we go.
republish it.
I think you could do it. No, you could do a sequel, Racing Nightmares.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, I like that. And I put my own poetry, because the poetry was done by another lady here.
Yeah?
Put my own poetry here, I think. This man is my first job in horse racing in Balding. It's called Harry the Hatman. So this is based on him, because I said to him, one day I'm going to paint you, Harry. So that's him. He doesn't know he's been painted, but that's him immortalised.
Yeah.
I've just got one more painting to show you, because I know I'm going on a bit.
We knew you would, Jackie. That's why we do editing.
There's just so much. So there's my portraits with Sheikh Mohammed, my mother. And there is, it's not completely...
Here's Frankie.
It's been cropped here. No. It's Leicester.
Oh, I was assuming this was the Godolphin Blue.
But the white epaulettes have been kind of faded out a bit. But that is...
Shadwell.
Yeah, that's Shadwell.
Oh, well, I used to shoot for Shadwell.
Yeah. That's Shadid. He only rode it once when Walter Spinburne couldn't ride him. He rode Guinness winner on him. Yeah. So there we are.
There we go, Jackie. Right, you go from quite small petite paintings to really quite big ones, don't you?
I tend towards bigger if I can with the oil painting.
So are you saying that size counts?
It does, I'm afraid it does. It seems to, because it takes as much time to paint the small ones as it does a big one. So
but people like, because you have an impact with the large one.
Got
and we've got lots of large ones here. But what I'd like to know is this where you clean your brushes?
Not quite.
That's really cruel of me. Yeah, I know it's not. So you even get to do some abstract work as well?
I love it. Yeah, I do all sorts of work.
I know you do. You're multi-talented and multimedia. And this studio, which probably appears quite big on the video, is actually really cramped, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cramped and it's hot. Not just because you can't switch the heater off. No. But what we're going to do now, Jackie, is we're just going to go and have a look at where some of your work is hung in Newmarket.
Well, it's painted on the walls, actually, in the hotel.
Oh, well, then that's what we'll see, because I know that's a specialism of yours.
I'm going to come with you.
OK, thank you. Right, Jackie. So we're in the Heathcourt Hotel, next to your studio, and actually, as it happens, next to my forge. But this is one of the paintings that you've done, and although it looks like it's framed, it's actually on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, I don't know how long, it was about 5 years ago. I was commissioned to do the 3 of them by the hotel when they were refurbishing. So it was great for me, because I'm in my element here, you know.
So you painted on the wall and then they built the frame round it?
Yeah.
That's great. Now, I don't recognise many of the colours, and maybe you don't, but I do recognise Shadwell there.
Yep.
Second from the right. OK, so we've got some other ones. Let's just go and see, because you've got, this is of a pair. Yeah, one of a pair. All right, let's go over here and have a look. There's 3. OK, so this is...
So you've got Franklin's colours there.
This is a bigger field. Do we have fields that size anymore?
Well, the Lincoln or the St Ledger.
Yeah, you certainly do. And I do recognise a few more. There's the Queens. There's Sheikh Mohammed. Shadwell again. Juddmonte, green and red. Oh no, this is Juddmonte with the pink and green there. You got them all in.
Yeah.
But it's not about... Well, I was going to say it's not about the colours. What I meant is not about the jockey's colours. It's about your use of colour.
My use. Well done. Yeah, very good. You've got an artistic eye to you.
I just can't do it myself, as we have proven earlier. OK, well that's lovely, Jackie, and it's really nice to see your work displayed locally.
Well, I'm just so grateful to the Best Western Heathcourt Hotel for letting me be here.
Yeah, I mean, but your work hangs up in the local bank as well, don't you? My bank.
Everywhere.
I know it's.
And in Cortado, the coffee shop over the road.
Yeah.
They have a lot of my work in there. Okay. So I do try to.
You are prolific.
Infiltrate, you know.
Well, so we're going to let people know where they can see your work online.
Thank you.
And I hope it drives more traffic to you, because not only are you the best equine artist I know, you're also the loveliest and the most exotic person.
Thank you very much.
So best of luck in the future. Oh, we're going to have more than a handshake, Jackie.
Yeah. Nice.
Brilliant. All right. Thank you for watching this video about my Newmarket with Jackie Jones, the horse artist. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments box. If you like us, definitely click like. Please share, and if you don't want to miss the next video, then subscribe to my channel.